Hello everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube tutorial about Arch Linux. Last time we created our partitions and we created our new environment. So now we're gonna continue to configure it. Just one thing to note is uh, the new environment is not bootable by its own, not yet. We're gonna configure that later. But each time you close suppose you power off your VMware and you wanna go back, you can't immediately go back here to this point. You need to remount everything. So you need to decrypt the root and home partitions, remount them as we did before, and enable the swap partitions. And then you can move to the new environment. Okay, so let's continue. So what are we gonna do today? We're gonna set up our time zone first. So ln sf, you have share zone info, depending on which continent and which city you live in. So for example like this, etc. DC local time. Okay, so this is done, and now we need to apply our changes. So hw clock, this, okay, that's done. So if you press date, you can see the thing has been applied. So now we need to install some basic required packages, and to do that you simply write again pacman as, and what we're gonna install is we're gonna install some basic packages. We need crypt setup to decrypt our partitions. We need grub, which is a boot manager needed to select the right kernel options to boot our system each time. This is gonna help us to boot without doing the mounting things. So we need this as well, which combines tools for format and manages file systems to format partitions, for example. We need IP route 2 to combine basic tools for managing your network card. We need text editors such as Nano and Vim. We need sed and which, and these are the find and replace tools. And finally the man db, which holds the manuals for Linux command lines. Okay, so press enter. Since I have already installed these, so I'm just gonna update them a bit. That's it. Okay, so this is done. So now, after that, we need to set up our default keyboard layout. So if you remember in the first video, in the second video, sorry, when we wanted to put our default keyboard, we used to write load keys US or FR or whatever, but now we're gonna set it by default each time you run. So to do that, we need to edit a file called etc v console.conf. Gonna go here and I'm gonna write key map equal US, for example, and then we need to exit, save, enter, and we're done for that. Also, we can give a name to our host. So for example, host name CETL set host name Archbox, for example. Okay, this is done. What else? So yeah, we need to set our local hosts. So for that, let me clear the screen. For that, let's go to edit this file. So I'm gonna edit etc hosts. Okay, so here we're gonna write 127.0.0.1 localhost Archbox. Okay, this is the same thing but in IPv6. So localhost Archbox and 127.1.0.1.1. This is gonna be Archbox dot local domain and Archbox. Okay, so gonna save this as well. Yes. So now if we try to ping, for example, 7.0.0.1, we are pinging our local host here, so it works. Okay. Now clear again. That works, and now we need to set up our locales. So to set up your locale, we need to edit this file, which is etc locale.gen. So here you need to scroll down to where it says like US, for me at least. So for example, I'm gonna go here. So these two, you just remove the comments and it should be alright. Just remove the comments on these two parts here. If you want to do it in French, you can go to the French section here and do the same. So for me it's gonna be these two. So I'm gonna save, exit and save. Okay, clear. And we need to regenerate the locale. So locale gen done. These were the two that we picked, and we can review it like this. Amazing. Okay, now we need to go to this file, which is etc mk init cpio.conf. Okay, and here go to the hooks. So in the hooks part here, we need to add encrypt here. So this way, the system knows that we're gonna have encrypted folders when we need to load and to see where he needs to go. So this is done here, and I need to save this. So exit with Control X, save, and enter. So clear again. So now we have to regenerate the init ramfs. So to do that, mk init cpio p linux. As you see, encrypt was added. Okay, and that's it. Next, what we need to do is edit our bootloader, which is the grub. So to do that, we need to edit this. So nano etc default grub. Okay, so here, cmd line here, we need to go here, and we need to tell the system about our partitions. So here we need to write crypt device equal dash tab sta3, which is our root. Okay, and crypt root we named it like that. Okay, and root equal dev mapper crypt root. And yeah, this should be it. So let me just see if I did something wrong here. So crypt device equal sta3 crypt root equal dev mapper crypt root. Okay, exactly. So we need to save this. So exit, save, enter, clear. This is done. So now we need to install grub into our hard disk. So grub install dev sta. This is done, and we need to generate the grub configuration file. So grub mk config grub mk config o root grub.conf. Okay, this is done. So So now we need to let the system know as well that the dev as the A4 that we did is the encrypted home. So to do that, we need to go to edit this. So nano crypt tab crypt home. We need a T here. Okay. So here we need to add lines. So crypt home which is located in dev SDA4, and for the password we can set it as none, that's fine. And for the swap partition as well, go here, dev SDA2, view random. So that way each time the system will generate a random password for the swap partition, which will make it more secure. And we're gonna say swap because this is a swap partition. Okay, so we exit this, we save. Okay, so this is where we were last time. So now we need to make sure that the network configuration is ready. So to do that we need to get the network card name. So you type IPA. Okay, so in the second part here you see the card name is named ENS33, which is very important. So what we need to do here, we need to edit another file to input this. So you go here, etc system d network, and I'm gonna create a file named 20 wired dot network, for example. Go here, type match name equal it was the NS33 network. We're gonna use the HCP and say yes to activate it. So it's done. This is yes. Enter. Just to make sure it was the NS33. Yes, it was. Okay, so clear. So now we need to enable the system, the network service. So we need to enable the network service. So to do that, system d network d enable system ctl enable system d network d. Amazing. And as well we need to launch the DNS service as well. So system ctl enable system d resolved. Okay, this is done. To check the status of resolved, we can simply type resolve ectl status. Okay, this is good. Let me ping, for example, google.com. It works normally. Everything is okay. Okay, so clear. Okay, next we need to set up our root. So to set up our root, we simply put we need to set up our root password. So just write password and choose whatever you want. So I'm gonna choose this. Okay, it's good. Okay, and now I'm gonna save the state. I'm gonna save the state just in case it doesn't work, because we need to exit all of this and reboot our system. And if there's something wrong or misconfigured, we can easily just go back to the state we were in just now. So for that, we need to wait a bit. I'm gonna pause and then go back. Okay, so this is now done. I have saved earlier state, so if something goes wrong, I can always get back here. So I actually tried doing that and there was a mistake. So the mistake was basically in here. If you type history in the grub mkconf, which is line 41, it should have been in the end here, it should have been cfg, not conf. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, this is done. I'm gonna exit from the root, from the environment. I'm gonna reboot my system. Hopefully it works. Right, it works. So this is our new menu. If you press E, you could see like some of the things that we did, some of the configurations that we did. So I'm gonna go inside. Okay, so it's asking me for my passphrases that I used before, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, again. And again. Oh no, here the Arch Linux login is root, and then the password that you used before. So I'm in. It works. So now we can boot without the need of mounting everything all over again. So this is the video for now. For the next video, we're gonna install a Windows Manager. So yeah, this is it for now. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.